So this is a metal detector using an RCL circuit and a 555 IC. So to go through the inputs in the IC, pin 1 is connected to ground, as you can see. Pin 2 is connected to a 2.2 microfarad capacitor that's connected to ground, and it's also connected to pin 6. Pin 3 is connected to the resistor, the capacitor of 10 microfarads, and then the end of the 10 microfarad capacitor is connected to the speaker because pin 3 is the output. Pin 4 is connected to the positive rail, and then pin 5 doesn't have any connections, neither does pin 7. Pin 6, like I've said, was connected to pin 2, and then it's also connected to the 47K resistor, and it's also connected to the 2.2 microfarad capacitor that goes into the inductor. And pin 8 is connected to the positive rail, as you can see right there. The purpose of the circuit is to detect whenever a metal comes close to the inductor. So I'm going to turn on the circuit into 6 volts. There's going to be a high pitch, so beware. And then whenever I bring the metal closer, it's gonna produce a different frequency. Pin 2 and 6 are connected together. Pin 2 and 6 also have the comparators that go into the flip-flop that decide whether to tie a low in the output in pin 3. We can see that pin 6 is connected to the RCL circuit. So it's connected to this 47K resistor, this 2.2 microfarad capacitor, and then the inductor that goes back into this 10 microfarad capacitor, and then to the speaker to output different frequencies. This 2.2 microfarad capacitor is used to produce frequencies that the human can hear. There are 2 types of inductors. There's the iron cord inductor, so there's iron, like metal in the middle, and so the magnetic coil is going around it. And then there's the air cord, which is this one because there's nothing in there, so air cord. Inductance is the property of a coil wire in resisting any change of electronic current through the coil. So some things that affect inductance is if it's a iron cord one or an air cord. An iron cord has a higher inductance than an air cord. Another thing that affects inductance is the number of turns of the coil. So this one has 160 turns, so it has a high inductance. Whenever a metal is brought into the inductor, it changes the inductance because it changes it from an air cord to a metal cord, right? And like we said, a metal cord is a higher inductance than an air cord. So the IC receives a change in inductance, and that goes into a different frequency, and the speaker shows a different frequency in sound.